When we first set out to create this product, right, rather than sit down and write lines of code, before we even wrote a single line of code, we actually went out and interviewed dozens and dozens and dozens of event professionals here in the Bay Area. And we literally went, boots on the ground, we knocked on doors, and we actually came into the doors and in the offices, home studios of event professionals, and to really find out, what do they care about? What is their work like? What do they love doing? What do they not like doing? What are their pain points? What do they want to spend more time doing? And so on and so forth. And really trying to understand who our audience was first, trying to understand where we might fit into the scope of their life or of their work lives. And after about 2 or 3 months, we felt that we had enough validation about the fact that this industry really needed to change. It really needed to be modernized. But more than that, the event professionals really needed someone to speak to them in their language and to create products specifically for them. This is a crowd who was using a mishmash of different products to fit their needs because no one was thinking about them specifically and the dynamics of this industry, which is super community driven. And it's super reputation driven. We validated and we sort of didn't validate. When we went out to these folks and we would show them prototypes and we'd say, you know what, we have an idea. We want to, move payments online. We want to move contracting online. We want to be able to streamline and modernize everything that you're doing. Now, would you use this? We literally had this mock-up, this fake mock-up of what our product was. And we didn't tell them it was fake. We were like, we have this. Would you use it? And we heard over and over, no, I will never use that. I don't need that. I don't have a problem. My clients are totally fine with doing it this way. They're totally fine with printing contracts and signing them and mailing them and so on and so forth. So we did have to read between the lines. And as entrepreneurs setting out to create a product, we knew that we couldn't take all the feedback at face value. So we took as much as we could of this feedback and then put it under a critical lens. And then we had to make the decision on where it was we were going to start and what we're going to offer. It wasn't that risky of a decision for us to say, nope, we think that people want to pay online. But it was risky in the natural curve of where the industry was. That 2 years ago, the industry just wasn't there. 2 years later, now people are like, yeah, like I have a problem. They have an awareness and they're like, I want to resolve this problem. So we were a little bit ahead of the game. We did have to take that risk. And, as soon as we put out the product, we validated immediately that people stuck to it, that it was sticky, and it was definitely going to stick around.